expectations that were expected of me. But through these moments of self-doubt, I've learned that our insecurities do not define us for who we are. There are challenges that we can overcome with courage and self-care. I stand before you today to share a message of resiliency and positive thinking. Let's embrace our imperfections and ourselves. Let's support each other in building a community where everyone is valued and feels appreciated. Together, we can rewrite our stories with compassion and confidence. Thank you and mabuhay.
Sabihin mo nga next.
Hi, my name is Angela. The mental health issues is something that a lot of people have been battling for years, since it is something that is not seen physically. A lot of people have undiagnosed cases of depression, anxiety, and other mental health illness that affect their daily lives. Even though our society has progressed more in dealing with this type of illness, people still have reservations and consider this issue a taboo. I consider it something that is close to my heart because it is something I have also been battling for years. I have seen friends and family members who have suffered a great deal of pain due to adverse effect of undiagnosed and untreated mental health issues. I have seen how an unattended mental health issue turned a happy-go-lucky and a productive person into a whole different individual. If we tackle this, it will resonate with everyone, especially those who are currently and silently battling mental health issues. As a young individual, I hope that this pageant become a way for me to encourage everybody to acknowledge and accept that mental health is something that we really need to work on. I believe that dealing with this social cause could benefit everyone in the long run. Just like what Carl Jung said, a renowned Swiss psychiatrist and psychotherapist said, knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. My name is Angela Rala, your candidate number 2, mabuhay.
Yeah. Very well said.
Hello, this is Hallie, candidate number 3 for Miss Pidc Philippines 2024. Inclusivity is not just about opening doors for others. It's about building a community where every individual feels valued, respected, and empowered. I, Hallie Castanares, stand here today to advocate for youth with disabilities. Through my experience volunteering at various schools to assist classrooms in need and working at summer camps for about 3 years now, I create inclusive spaces for children with disabilities. I have worked hand in hand with children and have observed how they are often treated differently. Most of the time, people stereotype them and only see the surface, which is their disability, rather than who they are as individuals. People view them as if they are not normal, as if they cannot achieve or do what we do. Raising awareness about the challenges faced by youth with disabilities helps educate the broader community, reducing misconceptions and stereotype. I want to foster a more inclusive society where all young people deserve equal opportunities to succeed regardless of their abilities. I believe that recognizing everyone's potential is essential to building a more inclusive and equitable place for all. I am candidate number 3, Hallie Castanares, and thank you for listening. Mabuhay!
My name is Chelsea Starr, and I'm your Miss PIDC candidate number 4. There's a voice in everyone's head, a voice that constantly reminds you of insecurities or negative thoughts. Today, I stand before you, not just as a contestant, but as a passionate advocate for the transformative power of self-love. To me, self-love is a profound acknowledgement of our inherent worth and value as individuals. It is about embracing our flaws, celebrating our strengths, and honoring the unique journey that shaped us into who we are today. As a contestant, I am committed to fully embody the principles of self-love in every aspect of my journey. Self-love is something I've struggled with for most of my teen years, from loving my skin to loving my body and my personality, and it's something that I continue to struggle with to this day. I stand here to remind you to love yourself, down to every particle, especially when you were put on this earth to stand out. Look around you. No one in this room is the same. From every stretch mark to every scar, my body tells a story of who I am and what I've been through. I'm so privileged to have legs that allow me to run, arms that allow me to lift weights, hands to hold those I love, eyes to see the beautiful world around me, ears to hear my favorite music, and smile lines to represent my happy moments. I encourage you to stop only seeing the negative in yourself and really take a moment to appreciate how beautiful it is that you're here, breathing, existing, to experience the life around you. Through my journey as a dancer, I continue to spread this message of self-love. Dance is such a versatile art that so many people can enjoy, but it can also be seen as a world of comparison and competition. Once you quiet those negative voices, you can fully embody the art of dance. Dance is like my canvas. It's where I express my emotions and tell my stories that my words could never do justice. As a dance teacher, I want to allow my students to find the joy in art and movement. I encourage my students to embrace every part of themselves while also striving to be the best version of themselves. I celebrate their individuality and recognize that every dancer brings something special to the floor. I help them set achievable goals and celebrate their accomplishments along the way. Progress can take a lot of time and effort, but every step is worth celebrating. I can share this self-love with my students by practicing my own self-love. After all, once you see the beauty in yourself, you discover the beauty in everyone and the world around you. Passions and love in life is what makes you human. So please, never be afraid to find the excitement in life that allows you to express yourself, as dance is my passion in life. If saying it isn't enough, just me being here. Despite any judgments or insecurities, I'm challenging myself to be a part of something I'm so passionate about. This is all possible because of the self-love I practice. I'm here, breathing today because of my self-love. Self-love may be a repetitive message, but I really hope that I encouraged at least one person to quiet that negative voice in their head and leave space for what really matters. Maraming salamat po. Again, this is Chelsea Starr, your candidate number 4. Much love!
Jordan, contestant number 5. In this year alone, it's sad to realize that in Ontario alone, an average of 164 individuals will die due to drowning, and 568 people on average visit the emergency department due to non-fatal drowning. Drowning is a more commonly occurring cause and problem than many people may think or believe, but it is also a non-fatal drowning that can, in addition, lead to needless, lifelong health issues and impairment. For every fatal drowning in Ontario, there are nearly 4 non-fatal drownings that are serious enough to require an emergency department visit. As an avid swimmer, both recreational and competitive, I've taken this skill to the next level and want to use it to help others by taking the necessary courses toward a lifeguard certificate. My passion is to protect the precious life that God has given us, especially the young children whose lives have just barely started. To accomplish this, I have been volunteering at a leisure center that trains individuals, especially young children, with the skills they need to be safe in the water. When I help a young child in the pool learn the skills that may one day save their life, it means a lot to me to know that I am able to help. That's why I want to continue with this life-saving training and plan to take it to the highest level possible. But my invitation to you is to join with me in this plan and reach our goal of reducing the risk of drowning by supporting the Life Saving Society and keeping our youth safe when they are enjoying the water. Thank you. I'm Sophia Jordan, candidate number 5. Mabuhay.
My name is Luis Aguilar, Miss Pidc 2024 candidate number 6. The Philippines is widely considered a beauty pageant powerhouse, from our local pageant in our school, our barangays, our municipalities, and cities up to the universe. And I am so happy that it has been extended to any part of the world, including Canada, where young Filipino women like me has been given an opportunity to showcase our talent, beauty, and intelligence. But what makes me inspired in joining the pageantry is not just about these things, but because pageantry becomes the venue of empowerment and advocacies. I will use this venue to start my advocacy by inspiring young men and women within the community to limit social media usage and be actively participating in sport and any other physical activities. In a survey taken by the Mackenzie Health Institute, our generation, or so-called Gen Z, tops the list with 35% in using technologies for more than 2 hours a day. And it says that it affects mental health and even social health issues. As a 15-year-old dancer and choreographer, if given a chance, I would like to have my own dance studio to help young men and women who have suffered mental health issues and be socialized by the way of dancing and making friends. I myself have suffered this kind of issue and have only recently found my person through dancing, and I really want to use this privilege and help young people who have suffered the same. Thank you. Again, this is Althea Luis Aguilar, candidate number 6. Mabuhay!
This is Ayana Bernard, contestant number 7, and I am advocating for teen fitness and well-being. Did you know that in the year of 2024, 90% of teens from ages 13 to 17 are on social media, and 70% are struggling with mental health issues? Although social media can have its benefits, it truly has impacted the amount of teens who are physically active. Social media can take away from the well-being of teens due to the pressures and standards that social media has inflicted on our generation. Growing up, I've always enjoyed sports, but throughout adolescence, I noticed that I myself was a victim of this social media consumption. Dealing with the pressures to fit in and stay up to date with all the new trends. It really caused me to stress. Yet, more recently, I've grown in my passion for fitness and working out. And within the past 2 years, I noticed how being more physically active can actually benefit your overall health. Physical activity doesn't just benefit mental health, but prevents negative mental health issues. Being active prevents anxiety, stress, and depression. All three are extremely common in teens, including myself. Not only can it benefit mental health, but it can create new passions and friendships for teens everywhere. Giving an opportunity for everyone to thrive is my biggest goal in life, because I know what it is like to not always be given that opportunity. That is why I encourage every single person listening to start today. Take that opportunity and try something new. I hope I can inspire and become a better role model to all the teens, especially young women out there. The future is in our hands and it starts with you. Once again, this is your contestant number 7, Ayana Bernard. Mabuhay and thank you for listening.
Wow. Thank you, candidates, for those powerful messages. And I'm glad PIDC Miss Philippines had included that message of advocacy to this, to today's pageantry. I hope, regardless of the outcome today, I hope most of the women or the candidates continue their mission in advocacy towards ambassadorship as well as stewardship. Give the candidates a round of applause for their powerful messages.
And our next segment epitomizes the qualities of a beauty queen: grace, poise, and elegance. This is the candidates' chance to impress our judges with their choice of style and the colors of their outfits. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, may we present to you our 7 lovely candidates in their beautiful and colorful gown presentation. The registration is still open. Please visit the PIDC Facebook page for updates. You can also reach out to our organizers if you're interested in attending the event or joining the Mrs. Candidate pageant. Thank you. Let's give them another round of applause.
Now
Judge number 1, Nanette Cruz. Nanette Cruz is BB Philippines, Canada, 1982. Miss Maha, Philippines, 1982. And a mother to 4 beautiful children and grandmother to 4 beautiful grandchildren. She is a cancer survivor. Everyone, give her a round of applause. And in her spare time, when she's not busy running around after those grandkids, she enjoys traveling, gardening, and reading.
Our judge number 2 is Abigail Shabenya Kimbao, a graduate with Bachelor's of Science in Education. She's also the Chief Financial Officer of Dance Life Socials, a place where friendships are forged while promoting wellness and fitness, and infuse life with fun and fulfillment through dance. She's also happily married to JC Kimbao, the CEO of DLS, with 2 beautiful children. She's also a former beauty queen of the city of Kappa-Starlog.
Thank you very much. And Judge 3 warrants no introduction, but you already know him. He's well known within the Filipino community, but I'll go ahead with a glowing bio of Mr. Mel Galeon, who is the president, of and owner of FB Foods, one of the highly and successful Filipino businesses in Canada. FB Foods brings quality sweets, cakes, bread, and pastries to its customers. Mel is a respected community leader, a producer, philanthropist, and a successful businessman. He founded FB Cares, which is a charitable organization. He is a member of the Philippines Chamber of Commerce, the Bakers Association of Canada, Quezon Provincial Association of Canada, among others. And Mel has received the following achievements and awards. Outstanding Asian Canadian 2023, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee Award 2022, Cambodian Consulate of Canada Certificate of Appreciation 2019, the Golden Malanga Award 2018, Asian American Hall of Fame 2012, and Young Entrepreneur 2007. And again, we'd like to thank Mel, catering today's venue as well, for feeding all of you. So please give Mel another round of applause.
Next up, we have judge number 4, Alina Singh. She is reigning Miss Earth 2024, and she will be representing Canada at Miss Earth in the Philippines. Alina is an accountant, having graduated from McMaster University with a degree in accounting. She's also currently pursuing her CPA designation. She loves spending time outdoors, especially hiking and enjoying nature. A fun fact about Alina is that she was born in Australia. Thank you, Alina.
Judge number 5, Marina Salib. Marina Salib graduated with honors from Wilfrid Laurier University, earning a bachelor's degree in economics. We have something in common there. She has several years of experience in the banking industry, bringing a wealth of knowledge and expertise for professional endeavors. Marina Salib is also a CEO and founder of the Finspire Foundation, dedicated to closing the financial literacy gap. And through her foundation, she offers free classes and resources to youth, immigrants, and single household families, empowering them to gain confidence in their financial future. Additionally, she has recently partnered with the NGO Hagao to combat period poverty in Canada. And in her spare time, Marina pursues her passions as a model, aspiring actress, an avid pageant enthusiast. She's also an enthusiastic foodie and enjoys running. And Marina is a proud alumna of PIDC and was the first runner-up of Miss Philippines PIDC in 2015. Currently, she holds the title of Miss Intercontinental Canada 2023 and will represent Canada internationally this coming fall. So give her a round of applause.
Next up, we have judge number 6, Demi Theo. She has been in the fashion industry as a model and event organizer for 12 years. She is a fashion enthusiast that has been part of the Best Fashion magazine for over 4 years, assisting in 3 different areas within this award-winning publication that caters to over 20,000 subscribers. With her passion for art, Dami, popular DIY column DIY by D, features fashion-related crafts monthly. Another one of Dami's passions is writing, and as an editorial writer, she interviews and features many interesting people from all walks of life. And she also writes about local events. She is also the magazine's senior marketing and advertising director and features many businesses in the form of ads and stories. Dami is also the co-author of the successful Empowered in Heels book, one of the series created by Susie Tomasi. Let's give it up for Dami Theo, judge number 6.
Last but not least, we have Gladys Canto, judge number 7. Gladys is a successful digital marketing entrepreneur, and she exemplifies the power of combining digital marketing expertise with a passion for empowering others. Through her digital marketing business, she has not only helped women build successful digital businesses, but also fostered a community where empowerment, support, and growth are the cornerstones of success. As more women break free from the constraints of traditional employment, Gladys continues to be a guiding light, showing that with the right set of skills and support, anyone can achieve their entrepreneurial dreams. And Gladys is also a beauty queen. So let's give it up again for Gladys Canto.
Thank you, judges. We know that you have the toughest job tonight. Let's give them another round of applause. We would also like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to all of our sponsors as follows. Mrs. Agnes Miranda of World Financial Group, our presenting sponsor. RL Architects, owned by Ramel Lambao, our crown sponsor. Sunshine Party Rentals, our trophy sponsor. Joy Dows, Sasha sponsor. BK Jimenez, our plaque sponsor. Cecil Araneta, our flower sponsor. Mary Jean Senador, candidates number sponsor.
Next slide. Nope. We'll go back. Okay, no, we'll read it from there, that's fine. Tessa Cuspaga Bolita, our media sponsor. Okay, and there's a couple others too. Mel Gallion, our food sponsor and judge, as we highlighted earlier. Can we get FB Foods on the screen, please? There we go, thank you very much. And of course, last but not least, Tom Tan, president of Pidc, and his partner Grant as patrons. Let's give all our sponsors a round of applause. All right, now the next group of people we wanted to introduce is none other than our tabulators for this evening. A lot of pressure, you tabulators. They are from the Association of Philippine Canadian Accounts of AFCA. AFCA is a non-profit organization committed to the development of its members to attain Canadian standards of competence and professionalism through the conduct of seminars and workshops, and to the promotion of mutual support with its members and the Filipino Canadians as a whole. Please give them a round of applause for this amazing team who is responsible in making sure that the integrity of this event prevails.
And of course, our working committee and creative team who made our event tonight possible. To the lovely and handsome hosts, Rodney, Kayla, and Jeff Messina. And
don't forget yourself, Stephanie Artuz.
Thank you, Jeff. And to our amazing choreographer, Daniela Pozo. And our photographers, Joel Davino, our videographer, Sean Marchand. To our AV, Sherwin Sonico, and our technical person, Sarah Loronquillo, and our youth volunteer, Al Lambao for the music tracks. Thank you to Susan of Korean Cultural Center for all of their assistance in obtaining this venue.
At this time, we would like to invite everyone to join us at the for some upcoming PIDC events. A highly anticipated Mabuhay Philippines Festival will be held on August 24th, 25th at Nathan Phillips Square. Are you all excited for this? I know I am. We've got some special guests lined up, so please, you'll find out in the next coming weeks. You'll be surprised. We have no one but 4 incredible guest stars coming all the way from the Philippines, so be sure to watch out for them.
Additionally, we will feature a fashion show extravaganza with the renowned Mama Renee Salud, an ambassador of fashion from the Philippines. If you are interested in performing, whether solo as a group or in a band or participating in line dancing or Zumba, you are more than welcome to approach any of the PIDC officers to get more details.
Mark your calendars, and we can't wait to celebrate with you at the Mabuhay Philippines Festival. Now, before we continue, we would like to take a moment to explain the criteria being used for judging these young ladies. The next Miss Philippines PIDC 2024 will be chosen on the basis of the following criteria. Talent category, 15%. Q&A, 15%. Beauty and poise, 15%. National costume, another 15%. Casual wear, 10%. Most photogenic, 10%. And video presentation for advocacy, 10%. And a special note for talent category. Each candidate is allowed only 4 minutes to showcase their talents, and points will be deducted for candidates who exceed the time limit. I don't care. Everyone was fantastic, right? Did you think? Come on now.
Thank you, Jeff, for that detailed explanation on how the scoring works. We'd like to change the mood a bit as we are excited as the next segment is new to the PIDC pageant. Tonight, we will watch a video of each candidate expressing themselves on how they want everyone to be aware of the problems that different societies and communities face on a day-to-day basis, and to be conscious of the difficulties and hardships of society. This is also an opportunity for them to raise awareness of their chosen advocacy. The video presentation is worth 10% of the total marks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our candidates for their advocacy and social awareness video.
Sorry, just give us a couple minutes here. We're just building anticipation, so that's what we do.
Good evening, everyone. I am Jillian Harley Adalia, honored to represent the beautiful youth of our nation as Miss Philippines. Today, I want to share a deeply personal topic that affects many of us: insecurities. At 17, navigating through high school and the pressures of life, I've come to understand that insecurities are something we all face, whether it's about our appearance, abilities, or even dreams. These doubts can make us feel down. I've had my own struggles with feeling insecure. There were times when I questioned.
My name is Arlene Vicente, mother of 3, and I have 1 grandson. And I wish you all good night. Thank you. Hello and good evening, everybody. My name is Justine Haley Sakayanan. I am a social media influencer, and I'm looking forward to serve you all by November. And I hope to have all your support with all these beautiful candidates to represent Miss Philippines Canada. Once again, it's Justine Haley Sakayanan, your Mrs. Philippines Canada. Thank you.
Thank you again.
First time, so I'm happy to join in here. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Kathleen.
Candidates, family, and friends for coming tonight. So are you ready?
I want to hear everyone's loudest cheer. This is the moment. Here we have the judges. Approach the stage. They are here. We have our PIDC beauties, candidates on stage. All right. So, the first group of awards Oh, the anticipation is building.
Our first award, Miss Philippines Popularity. Our Miss Philippines Popularity's candidate. Candidate number 5, Sophia John.
Congratulations, candidate number 5, Sophia Jordan. Our next
Miss Philippines Congeniality.
the winner of Miss Philippines Congeniality, candidate number 2.
The first award in the second category is Miss Philippines Luz Biminda. Before we announce our second category of awards, let's get a photo op.
Thank you very much. Now we're on to the second awards group.
And the first award for this category is Miss Philippines Luz Biminda. And our Miss Philippines Luz Biminda is candidate number 1, Jillian Carly Martinez Aguilar.
Let's get you this. Congratulations, Jillian. Moving on to the next award. Next award is Miss Philippines Best in National Costume. And your winner is candidate number 4, Chelsea Starr. Thank you very much, ladies. We'll move on to the next group, the third group. All right. Next award is Miss Philippines Best in Talent.
Our Miss Philippines Pearl of the Orient is candidate number 2, Angela.
Congratulations, Angela. Our next award is Miss Philippines Advocacy. And your winner for that award is standing right next to me, Chelsea Song.
Before we announce your next Miss Philippines PIDC 2024 is the Miss Philippines Heritage Award. And the Miss Philippines Heritage Award goes to candidate number 3. Thank you, Isabel, and let's show our appreciation to all the singers that entertained us tonight. Now, before we proceed to the next part of our program, let's call on our stage our lovely PIDC Council of Leader, as well as the co-chair of Miss Philippines Pageant for our closing remarks. Please put your hands together for Miss Mariela Corpus Lameo.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. As we come to close this spectacular evening, we celebrate not just the crowning of the new Miss Philippines PIDC, but the journey of all our remarkable candidates. Each of you have shown incredible poise, talent, and heart, making this night unforgettable. Your dedication and spirit have truly shone brightly. To all our candidates, congratulations! We look forward to the wonderful things you will achieve. You have inspired us with your grace and determination. Remember, tonight is just the beginning of many beautiful chapters ahead. Thank you to Miss Philippines Chair, Tita Rory, Overall Chair, Tita Jean, and to all pageant organizers, judges, sponsors, parents, friends, and audience for your unwavering support. Together, we have created the night to remember. Good night, and may you carry the spirit of this event with you always. Maraming salamat po at magandang gabi.
Thank you, Ms. Lambeo, for that heartfelt message. Before we proceed to crown the 2024 Miss Philippines PIDC, we would like to take a moment to acknowledge the outgoing title holder. But before she takes the final farewell walk, let's hear her farewell message.
As I stand here tonight, I am filled with gratitude and nostalgia. I remember the moment Patrice asked me to join PIDC and how I hesitated due to personal struggles. But winning the crown showed me that those struggles were essential to my success. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your Miss Philippines PIDC 2023. Through this platform, I have had the opportunity not to only continue but also expand my advocacy for senior citizens, discovering new causes to support, and meeting inspiring individuals along the way. This journey has also given me the chance to experience and embrace new opportunities I never thought possible. But what I cherish most are the people I've met and now call friends. They are the ones who have contributed to the person I am today. To my ICFI family, who has been my rock and supported me not just in my PIDC journeys, but throughout my pageant career. Thank you for your unshakable belief in me. I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to my loving parents, Mama Rose and Daddy Kevin, who have been constantly providing strength and inspiration. They have always been there for me in their own unique way. Last but not least, I am deeply grateful to Patrice, whose unwavering belief in me has been a constant source of motivation. Your unrelenting positivity, guidance, and kindness are truly invaluable and will never be forgotten. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. As my reign comes to a close tonight, I am reminded that the end of one chapter marks the beginning of another. While my time as Miss PIDC may be ending, my love and appreciation for the PIDC family, the unforgettable memories we've shared, and the gratitude I have for this experience will remain with me forever. I will always carry the pride and honor of being a former queen of Miss Philippines PIDC. And I look forward to the new opportunities and experiences that lie ahead. I hope my reign has inspired young girls to be true to themselves and pursue their dreams. I am here today because someone inspired me, and I hope to pay it forward. To my successor, I offer these words: embrace this platform, be authentic, and do great things for our community. Remember, to achieve greatness, you must first be true to yourself. Marami pong salamat sa pagiging isa sa paglalakbay kong ito. Farewell, and may God bless us all. Magandang gabi. Kyla Ibikas, your Miss Philippines PIDC 2021, signing off.
Ay mga mandirigma, ikaw at ako, lalaban sa ngalan ng pag-ibig at kapayapaan. Habang matapos umahon sa pagkalamati, umurong sa gera ng buhay, isa kong sundalo, kawan ng bathala, may mamatay. Ito ang magpapatunay sa pag-ibig ko sa buhay, sa akin ay binigay ng langing buong puso, yung tunay at tagumpay. Kahulugan ng pagtitinaw sa mundo, kahulugan, ikaw at ako. Ay mga mandirigma, ikaw at ako, lalaban sa ngalan ng pag-ibig at kapayapaan. Minsan sa pagsasamahan
Thank you, Kyla. Let's give Kyla another round of applause for her remarkable reign and outstanding representation of Miss Philippines PIDC 2023.
Ooh, the moment we're waiting for. We are nearing the conclusion of our competition, but before we end, no pageant is complete until we have pictures taken with the candidates' parents. May you please call back our lovely candidates, as well as their parents, to come on stage one by one, please.
Calling on candidate number one's parents, please.
Can we have the parents come on stage, please? Introducing candidate number one, Jillian Harley Martinez's mother, Ivy Maureen Martinez Alera. Can we have the candidates please come to the center of the stage for a photo op? Perfect, thank you.
Go to the center of the stage.
And her parents, Rowena and Dennis Castaneras. Her brother.
Thank you, candidate number 3. If we could please call candidate number 4 to take center of the stage, and Tita Ruby Cortez. And Chelsea Stradlow.
Thank you very much. We'll have candidate number 5, Sophia Jordan, along with her parents Robert and Esperanza Jordan.
Thank you, candidate number 5. Candidate number 6, if you could please move forward to the center of the stage, as well as Ninoy Aguilar and Kirsty Aguilar.
Myself and Luisa Aguilar. Thank you to all the candidates and as well as their lovely parents for being present on stage and for their support and love.
Before we announce the results, we would like to acknowledge and thank all our sponsors and supporters one more time. Mrs. Agnes Miranda of World Financial Group, our presenting sponsor.
RL Architects, owned by Ronel Lambao, our crown sponsor.
Sunshine Party Rentals, our trophy sponsor.
Joy Daou, Sasha's sponsor.
BK Jimenez, plaque sponsor.
Cecilia Araneta, flower sponsor.
Mary Jean Senador, candidates number sponsor.
Tom Tan and Grant, our patrons.
Mel Galyan, our food sponsor.
And Teg Kuspag of Balita, our media sponsor.
And before we announce the winner, we would like to invite everyone at our Mabuhay Festival on August 24 and 25th at Nathan Phillips Square. If you have an association, please join the parade on Sunday, August 25 and visit the PIDC Facebook page. Thank you to all volunteers, PIDC officers.
Are a good influence on women.
Thank you for your wonderful question. First and foremost, I would say that I understand the skepticism about pageants, but I would argue that pageantry is not just about beauty. It's about empowerment and advocacies. It's about using your voice to empower everyone around you. Through pageantry, I have learned to be confident and to believe myself, and I want to use this privilege to empower everyone that you can be your own person regardless of societal standards, because our beauty can never be defined by words. Mabuhay!
Candidate number 6, Althea Aguilar. Now, last but not least, candidate number 7, Ayana Bernard. Thank you very much. Ayana, your question. What is the biggest problem facing your generation, and how can you solve this?
Thank you so much for the question. The biggest issue currently facing our generation is social media. This is because people use social media to bring others down and really use their social media in ways that are improper. The way we can fix this is by teaching the youth how to use social media properly and by spreading factual news. Thank you.
Candidate number 7, Ayana Bernard.
we would like to call on Al Lambau, Al Lambau again on the stage, a talented singer and a dedicated student at the University of Toronto, where she is pursuing a double major in political science and philosophy. Alongside her academic and musical achievements, Al has been a committed youth volunteer since she was in grade 2, demonstrating her passion for community service from a young age. Her diverse talents and dedication make her a remarkable individual to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Al Lambau.
Good evening, good evening.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Remiel Lambeo. My name is Remiel or El Lambeo. Je vais chanter La Vie en Rose. I'll be singing La Vie en Rose, and thank you.
Thank you again, Al Lambau, for that wonderful rendition and wonderful performance. We've got another performer coming back to the stage, Isabella from Gag. Is Isabella ready? Welcome. Thanks, Isabella.
All my colors for you.
bronze medallion. She's also an honor roll in grade 8 and received an arts award in grade 8. She's also received the first in freestyle swimming and she's won 5 times. She's also YBC National Championship single. Her message is, finally, I'd like to thank my parents and loved ones for supporting me, and to all the wonderful people I've met in my life. You have all shown me love and support that I could spend all my life trying to repay. I would only be able to repay a fraction of the love I've been shown. So I would just like to say thank you, and I love you all. Candidate number 5, Sophia Jordan.
Introducing candidate number 6, Aldea Luis M. Aguilar. Aldea's ambition is to become a doctor and a professional choreographer, and her interests are dancing, choreography naturally, volleyball, reading, math, and science. And her accomplishments consist of honor student from K1 to grade 6 with special awards in English, math, science in the Philippines. Second place in the first inter-school quiz bowl for grade 4 in Lapu-Lapu City, Philippines. Grade 8 class valedictorian and outstanding achievement in the areas of math and science at Dennis Community School, Toronto. Ranked on Beaver Computing Challenge sponsored by the University of Waterloo. Special award for emerging artist as choreographer and dancer. Runnymede Collegiate Institute's junior volleyball player and Runnymede Collegiate Institute robotics team member. She is a proud daughter of Ninoli Aguilar and Kirsty Aguilar. And her message, I'm very honored to have been selected as one of the candidates for Miss Pidc 2024 in celebration of the 126th Philippines Independence Day. First, I would like to thank God for giving us each day to live in this beautiful world with our amazing loved ones. And second, I would like to thank my parents for believing in me and for the support system that I've been getting from them despite the fact that they are so busy at their work. And lastly, I would like to thank the PIDC for this opportunity in showcasing my talent, skill, and my advocacy for inspiring young Filipino women within our community. Let's give it up for candidate number 6, Aldea Luis M. Aguilar.
She also wants to be a model someday. Her parents are Eden Pearson and Jason Pearson. Her interests include skiing with her friends and family, and she played hockey growing up and loves to skate. Ayana loves arts, photography, and painting, and she also loves music and most of all fashion. Her accomplishments include she's a graduate of Academic Visual Arts, and she has received an Academic Visual Arts Award. She's also first place for long jump award different tournaments. Ayana has played volleyball and basketball in her school team. Her message is, I believe that you can do anything through Christ and love yourself because He made you beautiful in His image. Love yourself and let your sparkle shine. Candidate number 7, Ayana Ray Bernard. We'd like to call out our candidates again for their evening gown. You all look beautiful, elegant, and graceful. Let's come out on stage one more time, and let's give them a round of applause.
keep this going, we would, but we gotta move on. There are other segments. So at this point, all right. The next part of the competition is the most difficult hurdle of all. You all know what I'm referring to. This is the Q&A segment of the pageant. And we know that this portion is a high-stress situation. High stress. All right. In which a lot of past beauty pageant contestants have crumbled under the sheer pressure. This is a battle of wits and composure. So candidates, are you ready? May I please have candidate number 1 to come to the front of the stage, please.
Candidate number 1, pick your question from the bowl.
Thank you, candidate number 1. Now, living in Canada, how will you preserve your Filipino heritage and culture?
I've already preserved my Filipino culture by watching Filipino teleserye and cooking Filipino foods like sinigang and adobo and Filipino favorites. Another thing that I would do to preserve my culture is by going to gatherings and events hosted by Filipinos, like my aunts and uncles, or going to Filipino organizations like IFCNA, which is Integrated Filipino Canadian Nurses Association. And there's a lot of things that you can do to preserve your culture and your Filipino heritage, so you should start now. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 1, Jillian Abellara. Next up, if we can please call candidate number 2 to the front of the stage.
Thank you. And candidate number 2, your question. Do you think plastic surgery is a good option for people who do not have natural good looks? And why?
I believe that beauty is subjective and that we should never just look at the appearance of a person and say, oh, she's pretty. I believe that it is what's within you that what matters the most. But I believe that plastic surgery is an option for everybody. Even if you're beautiful or not so beautiful, I think that everyone still have the option to do plastic surgery because it is your decision, it is your body, and that no matter, even if, as long as you're not stepping on anyone. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, candidate number 2. Can we introduce candidate number 3, Ale Castaneras? Thank you very much. Your question is, all right. Ooh. All right. Well, so we'll appeal to the audience in front of you. If you were judging this pageant, what characteristics would you look for when choosing the winner?
Reflecting on what defines this title is essential. A pageant winner is not merely just a beautiful face. She must embody confidence and kindness on and off stage. And it is important to find someone who can bring people together, someone who can not only bring out her own personal strength, but identify the strength in other women. And most of all, find someone who never shies away from using her voice to transform this world and has the genuine commitment to her chosen advocacy. Because making a positive impact is the true hallmark of a pageant winner. Thank you.
Chelsea, and your question, as soon as I can unfurl this, all right. What would you do, your question, what would you do to make the school, or schools, more environmentally friendly?
Thank you so much for your question. To make schools more environmentally friendly, we have to remember the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce. Let's encourage our students to reduce the amount of waste in classrooms, such as telling them to bring wasteless lunches. Recycle. Encourage them to use recyclable materials and have recycle bins at easy access. clothing, and their toys, so they are not to be thrown away. This is so important that we teach these practices in schools, as school is the foundation of learning and is where students are created into the adults that will carry on our generations for the future. We only have one Earth, and it is so important that we take care of it. Thank you.
Candidate number 4, Chelsea Starr. Let's welcome candidate number 5, Ms. Sophia Jordan. Thank you, Sophia. I think your biggest fans in the front desk. Just the front row there. All right, your question here. What superhero comic that is, would you like to be and why?
Thank you for the question. If I could be a superhero, I would choose Batman. Because he is one of the very few superheroes who does not have a superpower. And he goes to prove that you do not need superpowers to help others. All you need is a kind heart. And that is the type of person I want to be in my everyday life. Not as someone who helps others because of fame, wealth, or beauty, but as someone who helps others out of the kindness of their heart. Thank you.
Thank you very much. By the way, everyone, just take a look at this. Spin around for a second. Look at that. Come on. All right, your question. What would you say to people? Our first candidate is Jillian Harley Martinez. Let's give it up for Jillian. Pardon me, we'll welcome all the candidates to the stage for the gown presentation. starting with candidate number 1. Jillian Harley
Martinez. Jillian has many dreams in life, but her biggest goal is to graduate with a bachelor's degree in nursing or life sciences. From there, she'd like to attend medical school and dedicate another 4 years to specialize in general surgery. This journey will give her a hands-on experience in surgeries and help her learn more about medicine. She also wants to travel the world because of her love for exploring different cultures, food, and new places. Not only will she learn about diverse cultures through travel, but this exposure will increase her awareness of global health issues and will further inspire her dedication to becoming a surgeon who is both empathetic and effective. To commit to improving health outcomes globally. Beyond her academic pursuits, she finds joy in reading, swimming, singing, and creative arts. Jillian also likes archery, makeup, photography, and poetry. Jillian's achievements, like winning awards for writing and participating in spelling bees, show how dedicated she is to learning and doing her best. Her advanced healthcare training from IFCNA adds to her list of accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our candidate number 1, Jillian Harley Martinez.
Thank you again, candidate number 1, Jillian Harley Martinez. Introducing candidate number 2, Angela Therese Arella. Therese Aralla's ambition is to be a successful Toronto police officer. Her interests are music, to be outside in nature, and active and play sports. Her accomplishments: Marshall McLuhan Senior Volleyball MIP with honors in grade 11, Music Award, Functions and Application Award, First Place Platinum at Kiwanis Music Festival Award. She is the proud daughter of Jilly and John Ralla, and her message: someone once told me that kindness and treating others as you wish to be treated is the essence of good life. This wisdom has become my guiding principle, shaping who I am today and who I strive to be. Candidate number 2, Angela Therese Ralla.
Thank you, candidate number 2. Next up, we have candidate number 3, Alec Castanares. Alec Castanares' ambition is to become a successful registered nurse, striving to provide compassionate care for patients and making a positive difference in their lives every day. Her interests include reading, painting, participating in clubs, and volunteering. Her parents are Rowena and Dennis Castanares. Her accomplishments include consistent honor roll throughout high school, and she was also awarded the Religion Award for commitment to faith-based education. She's also a Humber College Dean's Lister and volunteers at school clubs such as Service with a Smile, taking part and helping to organize faith and charity events. She also volunteers at various middle schools to help classrooms in need and assist children with disabilities. Her message is, I am deeply thankful to everyone who has supported me throughout this pageant journey, especially my parents, as I now stand here proud with courage because someone believed in me. I aspire to be a voice for the voiceless, to raise awareness, and to serve as an example for others to become the change they want to see in the world. Candidate number 3, Halle Casanares.
Thank you, candidate number 3. Introducing candidate number 4, Chelsea Starr. Chelsea's ambition is to be a professional dancer with a university degree. I want to be able to one day grow a following, to have a platform to inspire others to chase their dreams no matter who they are. I want to encourage everyone to find their passions in life. Her interests are dancing, singing, acting, performing, traveling, teaching, mentoring young kids in dance. Her accomplishments: Chelsea has succeeded in passing the Royal Academy of Dance Ballet, and her examinations, and she's completed multiple examinations, and has received a gold medalist in 2020, as well as Zimbabwe's Most Outstanding Technique Award. She's a high honor roll student, grade 9, 10, 11, in academic achievement and the highest grade for dance 2023, and is assistant and choreographed JDL Productions' Greatest Summer Ever 2024 high involvement in high school cheer squad. And Chelsea's proud daughter of Ruby Corteza, and her message is: tonight I am honored to share the stage with such incredible candidates. Beyond the glitz and glamour, this pageant is a platform to champion kindness, resilience, and positive change, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. I hope that I can inspire younger girls to follow their dreams no matter what and embrace their differences. Let's give it up for candidate number 4, Chelsea Starr.
She knew she was the baddest, can't even imagine